5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blue Apron cooking show starring Maya and filmed by at XOXO Chai, found on Instagram. And action! Hello and welcome to the Blue Apron cooking show. My name is Maya and tonight I will be your host. And here are my sous chefs, Sumo and Genji, running away with this carrot. Tonight they're going to be helping us out, but not really touching anything due to hygienic reasons, but most likely sniffing and maybe eating a little bit too. I have been using Blue Apron since December of 2015 and I absolutely love it. They use fresh ingredients, sometimes even local, and they deliver it right to your door. What I love most about Blue Apron is that I can easily spend the same amount of money going to the local grocery store and come out with all these random knickknacks like chocolate and chips, although very delicious, but yet not a dinner. But Blue Apron gives you exactly what you need, the exact amount of proportions, and you're actually saving money. The exact amount of cute little containers such as this. And what's great about it is that it's an easy cleanup. So you can just open it, use it, toss it in the recycling, and you're done. Tonight we'll be cooking a roasted chicken and mixed mushrooms with crispy rosemary orange salad and chipotle pan sauce. This dish is created by the contestant and executive chef Jeremy Ford. And here are your ingredients. We have 1 navel orange, 2 bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs, 1 bunch of rosemary, a bunch of collard greens, mixed mushrooms, it's actually maitake mushrooms, creme fraiche, chipotle pepper in adobo sauce, and sherry vinegar. Step 1. Prepare the ingredients. Preheat the oven to 475 degrees. Wash and dry the fresh produce. So after I washed the collard greens, I'm gonna de-stem them like this. Toss that to the side. And then you wanna get a whole bunch of them, but you wanna thinly slice it. Look how easy this is. Recycle, boom. Recycling, garbage, compost, done, easy. So here I'm picking off the little rosemaries off the stem. So now I'm using a zester to get off the orange rinds. The ingredients tell you that you're supposed to peel the orange first and then mince it, but this is a little bit easier for me. The great thing about Blue Apron is that you can really freestyle a lot of stuff and incorporate it into your own, because every cook is different, like me. Okay, so here the ingredients, they tell me for the steps, they said to small dice the orange and discard any seeds. Luckily I don't see any seeds so far, so we're good. Okay, that's done. Now finally chop the chipotle. Oh wow, finally chop the chipotle and thoroughly wash your hands. This is kind of scary. So here, they put this little chipotle pepper in adobo sauce, and I guess you're supposed to finely chop this guy up in little itty bitty pieces and then set aside for later. I'm excited to see what this is gonna taste like. Let me just chop it up a little bit more. There we go. That's good. So now, turning on this heat, I'm gonna add my extra virgin olive oil to the pan. Ooh, that's a lot of olive oil. And then I'm gonna put my rosemary stems that we plucked off the stem earlier, the little leaves, and plop it on there. To the pan. Should have been heated first, but that's all right. And we're gonna cook this till it gets a little bit crispy for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. It smells so good, fresh, just like fresh from the garden. that I don't have. Okay, so now that the rosemary is kind of crispy, you want to transfer these guys to a paper towel plate to absorb all the oils and to let it chill for a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to clean the chicken, and then you want to pat it dry with a paper towel and get this guy ready for the pan. Okay, so I'm going to season these guys with my Hawaiian sea salt and pepper on both sides. Don't worry, I'll clean the counters later. There's no E. coli here. And you're gonna pan sear with the skin side down to get it crispy on the frying pan that you just used for the rosemary. And I try not to add too much salt because I don't want to get bloated. Okay. So skin sides down. And you want to cook these for about 6 to 8 minutes. Wow, looks good. Cute little chickies. Now we're going to take the maitake mushrooms and put them on this foil lined pan that I'm going to put in the oven. You kind of want to spread it out a little evenly because you want everything to cook and then nice and even, and then the extra virgin olive oil we're going to drizzle on top. Delicious. And then add our salt and pepper. So I'm making sure that these guys are getting pan seared. So the reason why we're pan searing them is because we want the outside of the skin to be nice and crispy, which you can't really get that once you put it in the oven. So we're going to make this nice and crispy. Oh, not yet. Gotta wait a little bit. Maybe like a couple more minutes. I'm a dental hygienist in the busy and beautiful city of San Francisco. And when I come home, I'm pretty tired already, but I look forward to my Blue Apron because it's kind of like a big Christmas present in a box that I get to unravel, even though I already know what's inside because I'm kind of obsessed with Blue Apron, and I even check on a weekly basis to see what I have planned ahead, and I can always change the menu option in case if I'm not in the mood for a certain type of protein. And I actually make videos every day when I cook, which is almost every single day with Blue Apron, and I post it on social media, and my boss and I talk about it all the time, and he always looks forward to see what did I cook the night before. And I share Blue Apron with my patients, and actually that's how I came to know Blue Apron. Was one of my patients who's 87 years old, cooks Blue Apron with his daughter about 3 times a week, and that's something that they come together and share is food. The love of food, cooking together, being with family, and just enjoying. And so I think that's important, is what brings you together you can find in food. So now that the skin is pretty much seared and nicely crispy, I want to transfer this over to my pan over here with the skin sides up. There we go. And then you're gonna toss this in the oven, which is set at 475 degrees. 700 will be burnt already. Toss this in here with the mushrooms, the chicken, and you're gonna let it bake for about 22 to 24 minutes according to the directions. And then we'll see how it's going to look. So now that it's been about 15 minutes that the chicken and the mushrooms have been in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and add this delicious collard greens to the pan. That's what the ingredients say, the directions say. It would be nice if I turned on the pan. And then they said to use half of the orange along with 1/4 cup of water to steam up your collard greens so they can cook. And your lime, oh no, I'm sorry, your orange zest. Ooh, this is gonna taste yummy. And then some salt and pepper. Gotta add that. And then let this cook for about 4 to 6 minutes. And you have to keep, you know, sauteing it around to let it cook evenly and to make sure that the collard greens are infused with the orange zest to get its utmost flavor. So while everything is cooking, you're going to take the half of the orange that you chopped up earlier and add the crispy rosemary that's already been soaked up of its oils, so it's a little bit healthier. And then you're going to add a little bit of olive oil to this, extra virgin olive oil. And they said to add a little bit of, once again, salt and pepper. So this is going to be your topper once the chicken is done. I'm chopping the oh man, these little spicy peppers are hot. I can't really handle spicy. I'll only add a little bit. I'm finally chopping the pepper into itty bitty pieces, and this is what you're gonna add later on. There we go. And then set aside on a bowl. And make sure you wash your hands immediately right after with soap and water, both soap and water. Now that the collard greens are done cooking with the orange zest and the oranges, I'm going to use the same pan to make my pan sauce, which I shall show you in the next step. Okay, next step. So here it says, in the same pan, use the collard greens. We're going to combine my vinegar, my creme fraiche, and then 1/4 cup of water with the chipotle. So here's the sherry vinegar. Woo! Wow, it's exciting in here. Toss, recycle that. And then half of the creme fraiche. Let me get a spoon really quick. So half of this guy. You're going to save your other half for the plating later. 1/4 cup of water. 1/4 cup of that. And then, now it's time to add our Chipotle sauce, which I'm a little afraid of, so. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add our spiciness. And then the directions say you're supposed to taste as you go. And maybe I'll have to ask my sous chefs to help me with that. And you want to let this cook, let's see, for how long? Oh. It says you like to let it cook medium-high, stirring frequently for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then you can add salt and pepper to your dish. I'm gonna try it out. Wish me luck, guys. Woo! That has some kick to it. Now I'm wide awake. Oh man, that's really good. Jeremy Ford, when you created that dish, you knew what you were doing. Okay, so here I'm going to start dividing and plating. So I divide into 2. This half goes on this plate of the collard greens, waiting for the chicken to come out of the oven. I think I'm supposed to plate first. Like, I'm supposed to put the creme fraiche. That's okay. We can always add it later. See? Okay, that looks good. Where's the spoon? Now I'm gonna, let's see if I can do it the way he does it. Okay. So now that the chicken, woo-wee, it's hot, is done. I'm gonna set it aside here to chill just for a sec.
Nice to see you.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
This is my special guest.
Hello.
Miss Philippines of 1968.
Come on, Maya.
Leonita, who serves delicious Filipino cuisine. If you guys want to get recipes, you can get some from her. And I like the chicken adobo one that you guys featured last month. Thank you. Finally, a Filipino dish.
Okay, thank you.
So now that the chicken is done, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, it looks so yummy. So you want to add this on top of your collard greens and orange zest. Here's the other guy. One for Sumo and one for Kenji. Just kidding, they don't get any. And then you want to add the mushrooms, probably off to the side. And plating is always nice. It depends on how you present your dish. Sometimes makes the dish look a little bit more yummier. But of course the flavors in this particular dish are already delicious, I'm sure. And then you want to add, I'm not done with that one, a little bit of your orange rosemary salad to the top of your dish, like so. So now that the sauce is done and I already plated, you're gonna go ahead and add this delicious chipotle sauce over your chicken, depending on how spicy you would like it. And oh, looks good, huh guys? Kenji's ready to go. He wants to eat some too, but it's gonna give him heartburn. Like that. And there you have it. Let's see. Ooh. Cooked all the way? Yes it is. This looks really good. Oh, here's everyone. All the troops are out.
Where is your friend?
Okay.
Maya, where is one?
Mom, hold on. So a little bit of this. And the chicken, the creme fraiche. Mmm. The flavors are so bold and so good. This is an excellent dish. Delicious. Thank you, Jeremy Ford and Blue Apron for this delicious meal. Want Kenji? So there you have it. A delicious roasted chicken and mixed mushrooms with crispy orange rosemary salad and chipotle pan sauce. Bon appetit! Don't forget to eat delicious, enjoy the food that you eat, enjoy it with the people that you love, and don't forget to floss and brush your teeth. Good night!